What's up, guys? Welcome back to RaceSpec, and I have some answers for you guys today. As you can see, it's raining, which means no pulls in the Super Snake, but there is a reason why I didn't do any dig runs on the Super Snake in the previous video, and it's actually, I'm having some issues with it, and I'm going to tell you guys all about it right now in about 10 seconds. We are going to go to Shift Sector to do some half-mile racing November 14th, so that's within a week, which is why I'm pumping out this vlog so you guys know exactly what's going on with the Super Snake. So I'm going to break it all down for you guys. A lot of information in this video. We're going to do it on our way to the gym in the F, so stay tuned for sure, and hopefully you guys get some clarification in this video. What's up, guys? What's going on? So as I said, we're going to discuss the issues that we're having with the Super Snake. So as you saw in that previous video I uploaded, not the video reaction with Ken's, which is pretty dope. Actually, check that out. We have some good pulls in that video, roll pulls, like 40-mile-an-hour pulls in Mexico, of course, and a couple of daytime pulls, and those were just low speed, just like, you know, 40 to like 80, 90. Obviously a very high speed limit thing in Mexico. But yeah, so you will be, a couple of you guys actually commented, and you were like, hey, why don't you do a launch ray, like let's see some outside pulls and stuff like that. And I really wanted to do all this, and actually I picked this truck up, I want to say 2-3 weeks ago, so like the videos aren't all that current, but it's working out perfectly. So, and I held out on making this video because I didn't want to like down talk on anyone, you know, like any companies like VMP, for example, because I was pissed, man. I was pretty unhappy, not with customer service or anything like that, but with like the tuning side of things, right? Like the way my truck was driving was it was sputtering like this a lot, and like you know, when you're driving your car and you're going like cruising at 45 and you give it a little bit of gas, kind of like this. Yeah, something like that. Sorry, I'm in like eco mode or whatever right now, so it's not too responsive. But you know, when you want to downshift and go, the truck would like sputter, and like it would just be really weird, and it would feel really shitty, you know, like, excuse me for my language. But we I did a couple of revisions with VMP, and it got a little better. But on the last revision, I noticed that in between 6,000 and 6,500 RPM, truck lurched a little bit and it kept going. So I decided to actually, Matt was from VMP was like, hey, why don't you log the fuel pressure? And I'm like, you know what, you're totally right, dude. And my builder, actually Noe, he wanted me to do a return style fuel system, but it didn't have one at the moment for the F150. When I got the truck back, Ford Innovations actually announced that they were doing a full, you know, bolt-in return style fuel system for the F150. And if you guys don't know about Ford, they do a lot of high horsepower application fuel systems for, you know, Corvettes, Camaros, Mustangs, all that kind of stuff. So they finally decided to make one for the F-150. So we looked at the fuel pressure logs, and I was dropping about, on the high side, which is the high pressure, because these trucks have two different kinds of fueling. One's port injection, the other one is direct injection. So I logged the direct injection side, which runs very high, you know, in the thousands for PSI. I was dropping about 500 to 800 PSI at a certain spot in the RPM band, and then dipping back up. So Noe warned me about this because it is a return factory. It's a returnless style fuel system, which means the fuel goes from the fuel pumps to the engine, and that's it. Return style, excess fuel comes back. So, and I did touch on this when I was doing the fuel system for the RST. So you guys may have heard this before, but Noe warned me on this, and actually he wanted to get it tuned by Lund Racing. He prefers Lund's work tuning wise. So, but Lund would not tune it unless we had a return style fuel system. So after a couple revisions with VMP, you know, they tried their best. I really do appreciate it. I'm sure if this truck, one, didn't have the mono blade, and then two, I don't know, man, because people were running this JD Performance fuel hat and they weren't having issues, but just because they weren't having issues doesn't mean the fuel pressure wasn't dipping, right? So this may have been a blessing in disguise, because when your fuel pressure drops like that, you're wide open throttle, you're hitting all the boost, it could blow your motor, and that's not something I really want to do right now. I will run all the boost, but you know, if it blows and it's running correctly, that's one thing. If it blows due to fueling, then I'm not so happy about that, right? Because that's preventable. So it all worked out. I ordered the 4 Innovations return style fuel system, which actually came in last Friday. Noe sent me pictures and videos of it. So I'm gonna drop the truck off. We're gonna get this new fuel system installed, and we're gonna get it tuned with Lund, which some of you guys suggested as well. And yeah, so after that, we should be 100% ready to go, which is what we want, because we do have that shift sector half-mile world racing event in a week from today, because I'm filming this on Saturday the 7th. The world racing event is Saturday the 14th of November. Half-mile, you know, airstrip racing. I'm hoping to get some good runs in. There's going to be a lot of high horsepower cars, so you know, I'm gonna guess if I get any of them, it's gonna be like the first 80 to 100 miles an hour. Higher speeds are for sure gonna pass me, just because of aerodynamics. You know, it's a truck, so from like probably 120 on, it's just like my truck's gonna slow down exponentially just because of that. So it'll be interesting. You know, we'll get some good racing in there. Personally, I'm not like too confident on because I don't know how fast it's just gonna hit. You know, like obviously I haven't had much time with it, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could hit 160, 150, 170, whatever. I've never really slowed down from that speed on that big of a vehicle, so I'm definitely, you know, I don't want to say uneasy, but it'll be interesting to stop from that speed. Thankfully, the F-150 is a newer truck. I know there's nothing wrong with like any of the suspension really, but we do have the bare Shelby big brake kit that comes with the truck, so we have everything we need. I don't know. That's probably my number one concern. But as far as that goes, I wanted to make this video, let you guys know what was going on with the truck. Yes, there will be launch videos. Yes, there will be, you know, racing. There will be a lot of that stuff, but we need to dial in our truck first, because as you see with the RST, that truck's been broken since March, which translates to you guys having absolutely no content on it, besides, you know, a video of checking on the truck at the shop here and there, which is like once a month or something. And I know that's not like exactly what you guys want to watch, but it's good to see the process, right? So that truck will also be running within the next month or two. It's nearing completion. It's just every step of the way, it seems like we need a new part, and with like the whole COVID thing and all that, a lot of that was backtracked. So we'll be back soon on that as well. Yes, I will be racing the RST versus the Super Snake to see how that goes. I mean, I do have my predictions on that race, but I'm not gonna make any like solid predictions until the RST is back. I want to see how that truck runs. I want to see what it's got. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. That's the holdup on the truck. Thankfully for you guys, it's a holdup of not even a week, because I just unveiled the supercharger like 3 days ago, which is, you know, kind of not too long from when I picked it up, but there was issues, so it all worked out. And I have a bunch more videos coming for you guys. That includes a Raptor steering wheel install, a stubby antenna install, which is exciting. I put some new door sills in the truck. So yeah, I have a lot of content coming for you guys. You made it this far. I really appreciate you guys for supporting. So I did this video for transparency purposes, you know, because like, you know, when you see a new YouTuber and he's like, oh bro, like we just did a sick ass build, right? Like, dope. Here's a half-ass pull, you know, like here's a reaction video with like 4 roll pulls, cool. But like, I know y'all want to see it from the outside. I know you want to see obviously launches. It's a 4-wheel drive truck. It's all coming. Just be patient with me. But yeah, we're getting here close to the gym. There's a lot of traffic starting to snow. Hoping nobody runs into me. But yeah, thank you so much for the support, guys. See you next time. Peace.